everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be reviewing the LEGO Harry Potter Gringotts bank set number 76417, which is the 2023 D2C set of the year, and it comes with 4,803 pieces retailing for $430 USD, measuring 75 centimeters in height, 25 centimeters in depth, and 32 centimeters in width, and it comes out September 1st, 2023. Now, the set here is massive. So in this video, I'll be reviewing the set and sharing with you guys all the details it has to offer. Right off the bat, I will say the entire bottom section of the set, the vault part, shouldn't really be included in this set, in my opinion. I mean, obviously it adds more height and more detail to the set itself, but I just really don't find it all too necessary in the model. I mean, we could have saved at least $200 on the set here with just the building, which is what most of us care about. Without further ado, let's hop right into the video and see what the set has to offer. So right here we have a look at the minifig selection. First off, featuring two of the Gringotts police officers with these pretty normal face pieces there and torsos that I've never seen before, which I love. And then we have my absolute favorite minifigure in this set here. I love the mask for the Death Eater in the torso and the leg piece. It looks so cool, and honestly that headpiece right there couldn't be done any better. It's the main reason why I think this minifig is amazing, because of the shine on it and the detailing. Next up, we have Harry Potter based on the Philosopher's Stone. Next up, we have Hagrid himself, of course, to go along with Harry Potter based on the Philosopher's Stone scene in Gringotts Bank. Moving on, we have Harry Potter based on the Deathly Hallows there, which I think is pretty awesome to see. He has a pretty cool torso, and his headpiece is decent. I think he has an alternate face expression. And here is a look at his alternate face expression. Moving on, we have Dragomir Despard, Ronald Weasley's disguise. And there is Ron right there, exposed in his disguise, which is pretty cool. Next up, we have my absolute favorite minifig in the set. I'm sorry, I kind of changed my mind based on the other one. Bellatrix Lestrange with some amazing detailing, such as... oh my god, there's still no arm printing? I thought there was arm printing. I literally thought I saw arm printing. Anyway, she has dress printing, a very nice torso printing. The face piece, I think, is probably one of the best Bellatrix face pieces I've ever seen in a very long time. And then her hair is obviously pretty normal for Bellatrix, but if I were to switch up the hairpiece and ruin the minifigure, here's what we have. Well, if it isn't Miss Granger herself snooping around and stealing other people's identities. Oh, that's amazing. Moving on, we have a look at the goblins here with unique torsos for each of them. Hair pieces, which I think look pretty cool. The head pieces, honestly, are my favorite. Each of them are very expressive in what they have, and they all have alternate face pieces, as you guys will see momentarily. Again, these goblins either look very angry or very sad. There's no in between, I suppose, except for Griphook right there, who just looks very mischievous. And in general, a very nice collection of minifigures in this set, which I think really pulls everything together. Lastly, this set wouldn't be Gringotts Bank without life-size galleons, so that's awesome. I get to join in on the wizarding fun here with my own wizarding money. There's actually 3 of them, so I guess that makes me 3 times richer than I was before I actually claimed these galleons. And lastly, we have a look at the dragon, which I think looks very nice if you don't pay attention to all the mismatched gray bricks amongst the white there. In general, though, I think that the design of this thing is pretty cool with these folded wings that can actually expand. And my favorite part of the dragon, which is actually the face mold with the brand new unique face printing for this guy. As for the wing action, here's what we got. You pretty much just press on the outside, and the wing expands, and then you can press on the inside. Oh, not like that though. This is a one-hand job. It closes up, so that's pretty cool. And then of course we have some great articulation within the model. The tail has the ability to move up, down, and all around with this little ball joint right here. And of course the wings can move, the head can move. It's a dragon, and dragons are cool in my opinion. They're probably one of the coolest creatures that I've never seen before, so yeah. That's also a little sticker hiding. Now going down here, we have a look at the actual vault, which I think is awesome. if it wasn't included in the set right here, because honestly, this entire thing takes way too much space, and a lot of bricks have been used assembling this thing, which I think could have been used, or better off used for a Knox or an alley extension or something along those lines. Regardless, it's really well done with the rock work. The actual rails with a little cart, we're gonna see some action there momentarily. Another vault right here, and of course the feeding schedule for the dragon, and this little sign here. Now this sign actually does a lot more than just be a sign. It actually helps in controlling the cart action right here, so behold as I show you guys how this little thing runs along these tracks. All right, so here's some cart action. Now the cart is now stuck there. Now how is it going to become unstuck, you may be asking? Well, ooh, there we go. And it made it to the end of the finish line. The cart is now hanging out at the bottom of the track there, which I think is pretty cool. Now a close-up of all the vaults, I suppose. We first have some rock work, and then this vault right here, which I'll open up to reveal, hopefully, some money. Oh no, it's a fake door. There's no money in there. Aww. Oh, I forgot which one was the real one. Okay, the security here is actually top notch. And right here we have vault number 713 with the Philosopher's Stone. What do you know? And on this side, we have the vault, which I think is supposed to be the fun one. Let me actually see. This is actually Bellatrix Lestrange's vault. So as a little close up, if you move this cup back, it's pouring cups and money and things. So that's a little playability feature. You would actually take these cups for this feature to happen and shove them in this little hole here, and it pretty much fills up. And then as it keeps filling up, everything will come tumbling down as you push this cup back and forth like so. Hope that makes sense. So that is Bellatrix Lestrange's, oh no, I just broke it. So that is pretty much Bellatrix Lestrange's vault. So yeah, that's it for the vault section of the set here. I think the building itself could be ground level and still work quite nicely in my opinion, and save us a ton of money. Now I'm quickly going to run through how to take the set off the track in this center section of the build. So this is how you do it. You pretty much just grab it and hope that you don't drop it. Oh. Now right off the bat, I find it really funny how Gringotts Bank is actually around the same height as the vault here. I would have preferred to have perhaps a secondary building, because out of context, or without the actual Gringotts Bank set, which should ideally be combined with the rest of Diagon Alley, as you guys will see in another video that I'll post right after this one, it shouldn't be a standalone set, in my opinion. Quite literally, LEGO is encouraging this notion of having the set stand alone with the vault there included in it. So that's probably my major complaint here. Now that we have the vault out of the way, let's see what the actual building has to offer and all the exciting features and things that it includes. So this on its own is around, I want to say 37 centimeters in height, which I think is still rather tall. And of course we have some great rock work along the front there. Now a little 360 of the outside. I love how we have this white tilage technique across the entire building, adding a lot more consistency to it. So for the close-up, right off the bat, we have Magical Minigery, which is actually the pet shop where they sell some really weird pets and some really fun ones as well, such as the Pygmy Puff, frogs, snakes, cats. Right above, we have a fishy dinners shop, so you get to get yourself some fish after shopping for whatever you want in this little animal store. Right above it says Gringotts, multiply your fortune with a junior wizard savings account. How very tempting. On this side we have the sand green window work and the domes here, which I think work extremely well. Inching to the very top, we have again a lot more sand green on the roof, which I think is probably the best color choice for here, and it's the most accurate if I do say so myself. We also have a clear window type of build there with the sand green along with the grays, and some more sand green and some more gray, which I think all comes together very nicely and complements the model as a whole, especially considering that the rest of it is white. And on this side we have some more of the smooth tile work We have some boxes. We have the Gringotts Bank sign, which is kind of annoying because it was stickered and there's a little gap between the words there. I guess it can't be perfect, sadly. And double doors there. In the center, we have ourselves windows right here. And right above it, some more windows, a balcony, and some more detailing. So it kind of like towers above there. On this side, we have ourselves another fake door. I don't know about these sets and fake doors, but you know, come on. I can't even push this thing. Okay, it's fake. It's a fraud. How very fitting for a highly secure Gringotts bank, which is supposed to not allow for any robberies. And then we have these windows, which are also fake. And on this side, some more fake windows. Putting aside all the fake windows and traps along the building, it's very nice, and I love this little entryway there. One thing that I don't like is how tiny it is to access the magical miniature shop. I mean, come on, I just want to go inside and shop. Ha, there you go. You can actually go inside. But the thing is, the interior is actually incredibly tiny, and there's only one brush in there. A brush and an egg. I guess technically the brush is there because it's a fang brush and it's highly advertised. So I'm glad that's not a scam there, so that's great. The windows are pretty cool, but apart from that, you know, my fingers can barely fit inside. The door is also okay, so yeah, try and close that. Yeah, let's try accessing this part. The very top, it's also kind of crammed with just one bat and the Boy Who Lived posters. I feel like if, the vault didn't exist, the entire side here could have been a lot larger and a lot more spacious, but that's just me there. And at the very back, we have the majestic interior for Gringotts Bank now. We have some gold bars, which is awesome. We have a trunk. Inside of this trunk, we have ourselves some money. Apart from that, though, I will say the interior is very spacious, and I love the amount of detail encompassed throughout it. On this side, we have a goblin portrait and a mini vault there. That does not look like money. It's actually a little package that says top secret. And right below, we have the rest of the interior featuring the main lobby or hall rather for the Gringotts Bank. And essentially you can grab your goblin. This guy is a little bit disheveled if I do say so myself. And your goblin can just stand like so. And we have the same kind of concept for each of these stands scattered throughout the set here with a total of 4 of them, not including the main one. So that's very, very nice. And the tile work of the set really isn't that bad with a center circle there with tan, dark bluish gray, and white. All some very nice colors. And these windows are actually kind of reflective. On the side, these poles are actually all printed, so that is a huge relief. And the chandelier, in my opinion, could be a lot better because it is quite literally just a bunch of transparent pieces put together. I would have loved to see some gold there, some more shine, but I guess it works for what it is for the time being. And the doors, let me just check if they're real. 1 second. Okay, yeah, the doors are real. And lastly, on this side, it says pumpkin juice, which I think is great. A little rod leading down below there, some more Harry Potter posters, and an owl, so that is very fun. I love how this owl is just casually flying and trying to deliver mail into one of these fake windows, and this owl just completely gave up, so yeah. So I guess that's pretty much it for Gringotts Bank. Let me know what you guys think of this model in the comments down below, and if it could have been a lot greater and bigger and larger and more spacious had we not received the vault in this set. Well guys, that pretty much brings a wrap to the video. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on the set right here, and if you plan on picking it up on release day. And on that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.